So hi, this is Stan Ajemian. I'm with ICF Colorado, and I'm here today with Linda Rad, who will be talking about the upcoming chapter event. Linda Rad's a PCC and a member of ICF Colorado, and she's going to be speaking on March 14th to our chapter event, our chapter meeting. She's going to be discussing integrating well-being practices into team coaching, based on the work of Dr. Martin Seligman. And as you probably know, team coaching is really an exciting topic that's received a lot of attention with ICF globally and with ICF Colorado. And specifically in our chapter, Linda has been co-hosting the learning group on team coaching this year, and there's been quite a lot of enthusiasm behind this and a lot of attention. A lot of members are part of that group. I'm told that this upcoming event will be a supplement to that this is going to be additional material. So even if you're in the learning group, this should be an exciting event. So I just want to introduce Linda. Linda Rad's mission is to empower leaders and ignite workplace cultures to clarify and realize their purpose, passions, and talents. Linda's an executive and team coach who focuses on using a strength-based, positive, and goal-oriented approach. Linda has over 30 years of professional leadership experience in building and facilitating effective teams and leaders. She embraces working alongside leaders as they face challenge, achieve improved relationships, and grow their positive impact. Before starting her own business in 2018, Linda held leadership roles as the head of learning and organizational development, human resource director, employee benefits manager, and healthcare policy director. So Linda Rad, welcome, and thanks for speaking with us.
Thank you so much, Stan. Really excited about it.
Yeah, thank you. I first want to ask you, how did you get to this place? What's your journey to get to this place in coaching?
Oh my gosh. Aren't we all so lucky to have the path that never goes straight? And my path has not gone straight either. It has been from really going from a role in leadership around human resources to really thinking about what's possible for people, the reason I got into it, and for people development. And as I saw that, I saw how leaders impact, influence so many people. And so I really got into leadership development. First, it was around training, special projects around leadership. And then it was really into a bigger systems picture around organizational development. And so my education and my experience has followed that trajectory, both in terms of private sector, government, university, and local government as well, and then on my own. So really, it's been a wonderful evolution of just the system that we all live in, that we all show up in as far as leadership. And so I have created mentorship programs and coaching programs along the way in different organizations that I've been a part of, and finally realized, oh my gosh, I can focus on the things that I love the most, like leadership, executive, and team coaching, leadership development, and then organizational development, really helping people develop cultures, workplace cultures that help people be their best. So that's been kind of my journey. And I just, I wish I had done it sooner. That's the only thing I can think of.
I expect that's a common theme amongst a lot of our coaches. So clearly you have a ton of leadership and team experience, and I'm really curious, what are you passionate about in this to speak about to our community at this time, especially since you're already leading this learning group and you have a lot already shared?
There's so many topics to talk about and have conversations about. It's our own learning and then what we pass on with others. So I'm really excited about leaning in and having a conversation, an experiential conversation about what's possible in more than one coaching when we focus on the team's well-being. And the model or the framework that I really want to use is from Dr. Martin Seligman, as you said, and his work around PERMA. And when we say that acronym PERMA, based on the research, there are 5 elements to well-being that a coach can bring forth and offer and invite people into the team coaching environment. Those are positive emotions. They are engagement. And when we talk about this, we're talking about positive emotions in life.
Mhm.
And that includes work or the team. Also engagement with the team in life and work. The third one is around relationships and really having meaningful connections and relationships in that team environment, and how to really cultivate that for the team so that they have their own collective identity. The fourth one is around mattering. And this is one Dr. Seligman had, in a lot of his research, called it meaning. And he changed it to mattering in the last year and a half based on some exciting research that I want to share. And it's around our purpose and contributing to the greater good, both in that team environment, but also in our life. And then the final one is around achievement. And that empowerment to achieve the things that really matter to us. So we're going to really dive in, and I want to invite people to come with an open heart and an open mind so that we can dive in and try on these elements of PERMA and some of the questions in the space that we create so that we can bring it into the team coaching environment to really help the teams achieve their own purpose and goals in a way that brings about their best selves.
Wow. This is really exciting because I don't coach teams at this moment, but it sounds like this PERMA model is really applicable to really any client. I mean, any coach.
It is. Oh, don't tell anyone that
Oh,
stands.
really?
We can use it first for ourselves, right? When we model it, when we lean in, and then we bring it into our coaching, whether it's one-on-one or a team, there are incredible possibilities that can occur. And I just really am excited about exploring them within our chapter.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about you and your own coaching practice. How do you apply this model and this team coaching approach?
Yeah. So first of all, I recognize that all of these elements are important. Even though we talk about them separately, they're integrated, right? When we talk about achieving what matters with relationships by engaging through life and bringing about that positive emotion and energy, I bring that into my coaching, whether it's one-on-one or in team engagements. I also do it in my leadership work in the workshops that I provide. And so the way I do that is to be really intentional about the environment, the space that we're co-creating. I also am very intentional about the questions and what the team wants, where we're going with this. And my role as a coach is that overall big agenda. Regardless of whatever goals are present that come up for the team, that come up in my practice for an individual or executive, I still have that lens and that umbrella that I'm looking from the space to the questions to the challenge to the goals, how they all relate. And it has been incredible using it in my own practice. And I've been doing it for about a year and a half using PERMA, but more intentionally this last fall and winter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested. Like, I'll be an attendee. Actually, well, for everybody out there, this is a special event because it's a hybrid event. So I'll be there in person, and I hope all of you can also be there in person
Yeah.
at the Posner Center. But if you can't attend, it'll also be webcast on Zoom. But I'm really curious about what can I and the rest of the attendees expect to experience during this. Will there be opportunities to practice, or how will it go? What will we see?
Yeah. Thanks for asking that. And honestly, this is my first in-person event, chapter event for ICF, and I'm very excited as well. And here's what you can expect. Let's create the space together. Let's own our own learning as far as asking the questions, leaning into the possibility about how you can use this in your coaching. And truthfully, even if you don't do team coaching, you can still use it in your individual practice. So we will start by connecting, which is a center of well-being, by connecting with others through relationships. And so we'll do that through the social time. We'll move it into the space of the program where we both learn and try on and experiment. And so there will be a lot of paired and trio conversations. There will be a lot of questions around how to use this, how to embed it within your coaching, and some of the challenges or some of the experiences. Because I know one thing I know for sure, and that is Colorado ICF has some of the most amazing coaches who have so much to share. And so there will be that collective sharing and experimenting throughout the program.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm really excited. Is there anything else you want to share before we jump off this?
You know, I'm just really honored, Stan, to be asked, and I am excited and I am hopeful about what is possible as we just look at what can we truly do for our clients in the team environment, but also the individual, that is life-sustaining to help people be their best. And their well-being is something that will last far beyond us in our work.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I'd share. So thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Linda Rad, for sharing what we're going to expect at this upcoming chapter meeting. I just want to let you all know, remind you all that the chapter meeting is on March 14th, 2024. 6 to 6:30 will be a social time, and then 6:30 the formal program begins and finishes at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. If you haven't already registered, I invite you to go to the icfcolorado.org website and go to the chapter events page, and you can register there.
Yeah,
we really hope to see you all there. And Linda, thank you again for sharing your wisdom, and I really look forward to this event.
Yeah, me too. See you all there. Bye-bye.